know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Will get the ball first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Back to pass on second down. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways on this one.
Yeah, and the defense all opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got that number beside their name now. But when you're the #1 team, all that means is the games get bigger and bigger as you go. So still lots of meat on the bone for this team.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. They just keep firing. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Gives it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
The Buckeyes in the hurry-up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man down the middle. Gets away from one. He's got space. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Fowler. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give on the inside.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it, first down and more. Good call, good exits, Jackson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Here's a heat. He fires to the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Wide receivers want to score. They want to make big plays down the field, especially early in the game. Give them some touches, get that confidence going, get the juices flowing. I know it wasn't successful, but I'm going to take some more of those down the field.
Trying to make all out of space. Oh, he got loose. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
That is why you have to contain this guy. If you let him get out, he is an explosive play waiting to happen. And after that big gainer, I'd like to see how this defensive coordinator is going to try to get after him as the game goes on, because a play like that can make you rethink your entire game.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
and the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Rushes on him. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety. And that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Hand off from the gun. Got a little space. Wide open spaces. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the 1st down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Runs through a tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that 1st down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's loose. Ball's free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield at St. Clair. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got the quick pass. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to
Gets on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Bringing it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Quickly complete. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. The Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, ready for the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Scrambling away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Jackson. Picks up the first down. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. The give to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He's got him. They wrestle him down at the the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth. Leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackle the...
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous agreement.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
And the Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air, it's St. Clair. He's going for it all. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Porter. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half. The low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pressure coming. Buys a little time with his feet. Creates a little space.
Or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
And the Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.